We coming live on channel 12 at 5. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Really? Really? You just gonna walk all over?
Yo. You know, we back.
I am not a crook.
We back.
This is.
Guess who started getting that check in? Because I got graphics in the background, yeah.
Look at them, bro. Look at the upgrades.
Ooh, y'all get y'all check out?
You notice we be getting the check.
Yeah.
Getting the upgrades.
What's up, man?
I wonder where that check coming from.
It's like Doc was pointed out last week. We got a Doc and Psycho, and then we got this King over here.
You know what I'm saying? My checks are right here.
I don't know what one of those are.
Maybe y'all checking the mail. It's coming soon. You know, the post office, you know, they was doing delays because of the election and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doc, ain't you running against somebody? That might be why.
Yeah, I suppose I'm running against this.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm the secretary of everything. The Secretary of Defense, War, and Destruction. Fuck Donald Trump and your bitch. Y'all won't come in here now because I got a check. I got security in here now.
Get your own security.
I really don't. You know, I really don't even invest energy into Dump because, you know, I got a whole nother country to develop. You know, I gotta get Numeriqah going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see that in the background. You see what's there right there in the background, right?
Vegan pecan pie, Rico.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, time out.
Organic pecan pie.
First of all, this organic stuff is going way too far. I was just in the grocery store earlier getting some olive oil. They talking some organic olive oil. I mean, y'all can miss me with all this organic talk y'all be faking about just to get somebody money. Stop lying. Anyway, a vegan pecan pie.
That is correct, sir.
So what was it vegan about it at first? The milk going into it? So they use what, almond milk to make it?
Coconut milk, sir.
Man, you drinking all types of cows' titties in that goddamn pie that you eating right now. I
don't think so, sir.
Yes, you are. I just want you to know.
I don't think so, sir.
You are.
Continue
to let me know how that cow's nibble tastes that you eat.
No cow milk here, bro. I'm lactose intolerant.
No, okay.
No cow milk. No cow cheese.
Oh, okay. That wasn't what you were saying about the Impossible Whopper with extra cheese, bacon, sausage, and pigtail you had on it earlier.
As you, Rico, and our audience observed, there was absolutely no cheese on sale.
No, we wasn't on camera for that one, buddy. We was on camera for
the Impossible Whopper tasting.
No, we talk about the other one that you had.
There was no other one.
Yes,
there was only one.
You don't want to tell everybody, but I'm going to
I understand what parallel universe you're living in. Me and Rico supposed to be the ones that's in the other.
Right? No, the universes.
We're supposed to be a rainbow world. Now here you go.
I can tell you, people, if you remember, don't be a menace. You remember the brother on there that said, "My brother, you tripping, my brother," and then he had the white girl too. There's Doc with this Impossible Whopper. See, he on camera with y'all with this Impossible Whopper. It's so good, but then when he gets off camera, it's the bacon he wants. The bacon is good. How did nasty
America,
ass vegan pecan pie taste?
America, the question really should be, why should a man with 2 kids be worried about if his friend eating the right pecan pie or not?
Because we got money on this, brother.
You would think people would have, people with all that would have stuff to do.
We got money on this.
But he don't. You know what I'm saying? He's only
I
got
need
time
my money.
to see if Doc is doing
We got
what
bet.
he said he's supposed to do, which
we
I am.
We got a bet.
He don't believe it.
At all. At all. Do I trust you alone with bacon in the room?
I support this
I think so.
this vegan attempt.
See how I do?
So
I do my job and I handle family stuff. You know?
So Tretch from 90 by Nature.
Rico, do I have to pull up this crooked eye? Do I have to? Especially now that they both got the bald head and the beard. Does he want the heat today, sir? It's warm outside. You do not want the heat.
Isn't that what OPP?
I take the treatment. Look, I even show America. Hold on, America. Hold on. Rico, you ain't got to do no work. I'm going to use my phone for this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rico, it's live. You ain't got to do no work. Live.
Hey.
And we are going to we're gonna put these. I'm gonna put it side by side, and I'm gonna let y'all decide. And if they work with it, hey, let's go.
We already know a picture of me gonna show up on one side and Crooked Eye gonna show up on the other, and the people gonna judge.
I'm trying to get it to where the light ain't all bright on the motherfucker.
Man, that's like Scarecrow from Batman right now.
I'm trying to angle it because I got a lot of light going on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't see nothing. I see a smiley face with 2 eyes.
There we go.
Oh, that's you right there.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
Tretch. What's up,
All right.
Tretch?
Now that's that nigga.
Yeah, that's you.
That's this nigga. I was trying to do it side by side,
Rico.
but it's too much light in this bitch.
Rigo, that don't look like him right now. Put it up close again. Go close again. That ain't looking like him right now. An older version of him. Cause that's Tretch when he was younger. You look like Tretch getting older.
Okay, now
And
pull
y'all
up
about the
Crooked
same
Eye.
age in real life right now.
Absolutely. Now pull up Crooked Eye. Can you beat the challenge? Can you do the challenge live though? I mean, I'm saying
Water hose.
you took it there. Rico wanted to do a show. He thought he was on this late at night.
Rigo, this
Wait
dude
on me to
calling
get
me
on
Crooked
some
Eye
type of
for about a
podcast.
decade now. Well,
But it turned
into
into
Crooked Eye.
But it turned into a me and you competition. So could you and look, and I didn't even bother Rico to work.
Pull up
Pull your phone out, pull up an image of Crooked Eye, and put y'all heads together.
Hold
And
on,
let's
let me get the picture of Crooked Eye. He said look like Crooked Eye. I thought he was gonna pull it up. But let's see.
Or Memphis Bleak.
I've been bleak too. I've been bleak too. I've been bleak, especially when I used to wear the do-rags.
Either or.
And you know who else I've been before too? Goddamn me, R. Kelly.
All right, Rico, we can start the show now.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna say no in that picture. And pull up Memphis Bleak.
Bro. But look, people out here in podcast land and YouTube world, me and this dude are the best man. We're brothers, actually, because we've been through some stuff.
I give y'all the Memphis Bleak back in the day with me because that was me with the hat on and the
Bro, I was trying something with this too, bro. I was just trying something different. I was tired of the same old cut all the time. So
and you pulled off the hip hop parade. Oh, what the?
Hey, bringing it back, man. It's Soul Patch. I had one. Remember back in there, I had one.
What up, brothers? How y'all been doing? How y'all week been? What's up? You know, I know we a little late on getting that going. So,
Yeah, that's my fault, y'all.
You know, Doc was 3 hours, 57 minutes, 5 days, 15 weeks, 13 years, and 177,000 billion trillion winters late.
I know, man. I mean, Doc got a lot of stuff.
We're busy, man. It's getting busy out there.
He was time traveling and still was late.
Stuff to do. I time traveled past to get here on time and was still late.
That's just how it is. We always late.
Hey, you know, the Spacetime Continuum shit is a mother.
Right?
Hey, they had COVID checks still.
Hey, COVID out there, man.
And then they had to, you had to go to TSA.
You know what we got to do? There's decidedly not enough minority representation in that time travel sci-fi genre. Yeah. You know, like Doctor Who, white. Doctor Who been a bunch of white men, and now it's a white woman. How come Doctor Who can't be like a minority up in this?
Wasn't he British?
First black Doctor Who, you know?
I'm gonna be Doctor Huh?
Doctor Huh?
Doctor say what?
Doc, the hell with you right now, because I'm looking in the camera and I see crooked eye face right now.
But yeah, y'all, me and Scrap, we good, man. We just have to do we do that, man. That's how
this is what we do off.
This is what we do. So y'all can imagine how it was when we lived together.
All day, every day. Why you think his picture ended up on Facebook by somebody while he was?
Yeah, while I was asleep. Frat boy stuff.
Sleep.
It was get out, come back, do it again.
Oh, y'all got a message from the see him always busy. P. Diddy now. What the hell?
Oh, P. Diddy.
You gotta walk on to get cheese.
Minus the parties. You might have to edit that out later, Rico. We don't want to mess up our chances with revote, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, you are. Shout out to Diddy.
Rico, how's your day? I mean, y'all don't wait on me. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? How's your day, Rico?
My day was all right. Just working, because that the CEO in charge of WTF Now Productions, boy, they're like, you got your shit done.
Who was that?
It's like a Christmas Carol a little bit here, fucking. You don't get no coal for the fire and Cratchit. Get to work.
What do you mean Christmas? There's no Christmas.
Y'all remember Scrooge? I'm talking about the one with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Scrooge?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Nice movie.
I'm surprised they ain't remade that movie yet. But they need to remake it with a black actor like David.
Samuel L. Jackson.
That would be too vicious.
Motherfucker, get to work, motherfucker.
He changed at the end. Motherfucker, Tiny Tim, I don't care if you can't walk.
La 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 la.
Motherfucker.
But you know who would have to narrate it?
Oh wait, we could get Lou to play that. They'd be like, this turkey motherfucker good. Gee, shit.
You know who have to narrate it though? Morgan Freeman. Now Scrooge, he just didn't want to listen. He still wanted to be a mean motherfucker. By the way, Lou, I heard what you said about me last time. It's on.
You would have to be like a ghost or some shit. You wouldn't have to be like one of the ghosts. Like the ghost of Christmas Past or Future or some shit. Get your ass out the bed. We're going to have a trip.
Speaking of ghosts in past,
the ghost of Christmas late.
Y'all boy, Donald J. He say if he lose the election, he might leave the country.
Good.
I say stay your ass here, get all that smoke you need to get, because all your dumb followers talking.
Oh, he He want to leave the country because he know they're coming for him. They're coming to lock his ass
Them
up.
charges, they
Civil suits is coming.
all types of
Civil suits is coming, G. You don't want that. You don't want that smoke.
assaults.
Get out of here.
Assaults.
Like making friends with Putin, but I didn't say that out
Things
loud.
coming to him. Did y'all
Uh-oh.
see that the
Did you hear that shit? What was that?
oh hell, I see it across the screen already.
It sounded like the train from Imagination Land or whatever that shit was on Mr. Rogers.
No, look at your screen to say Donald Trump for president again.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. And then I see puppets flashing by my eyes. Screw y'all. I ain't scared of y'all punks. You see the coward attorney general in Kentucky wants the grand jury testimony sealed in the Breonna Taylor. What the hell? Dump need to stop playing.
I ain't playing. I'm busy, dog.
I said Dump need to stop playing.
Oh, I thought you said Doc.
See, he got his head gone too. Dump the
Scrambling
his
in.
mind. But the Attorney General of the Breonna Taylor case wants the grand jury testimony sealed. What you want to seal for? You don't want the truth to come out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know that you was in on the tape. That's what it was all about, partner. We know you a dirty, no good scumbag, son of a bitch. So what you hiding from?
I know I'm being extremely rude on this podcast, y'all, but
Why should this podcast be any different?
That's every episode.
everybody know. Fuck it up. You got to get it all, people. Everything.
Right. We just be who we are.
Me eating,
Y'all forget
taking my phone, drinking unsponsored products. You gotta get it all. Thank you, though.
However, we are available for sponsor. We will sponsor a product.
Yeah, I mean,
if you got a product, I mean, even if we don't like it, we will lie and say we like it.
Lou's over there eating tapioca pudding right now. Organic tapioca pudding.
Nah, I can't get down with it. Can't get down with the pudding, G.
You can't do the tapioca?
No pudding at all, G.
No Bill Cosby?
I don't know, man.
No Bill Cosby.
I'm not a big old fan of pudding either.
Banana pudding, that's about it. That's all you're getting out of it.
I don't know.
Chocolate pudding?
They'd be like, I'll be like, we can't endorse that product. And then they'll be like, well, here's this check. And then we'd be like, I love some tapioca pudding.
I love these pudding.
It's good.
It's motherfucking good.
This shit good, G. This shit good, G.
Oh, jazz handing and shit. Bro, what a check will make you do, bro.
Yep, doing that jump with the freeze frame.
Love some pudding.
That was some good old pudding that I had in my ooh.
No, not that, it's probably a bad joke, but there is a pudding company that lost their biggest spokesperson. There is an opening for a spokesperson out there for pudding.
Would his name rhyme with Will Risby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Huh.
They've been needing a spokesperson for years.
So how I got to figure out how I can boost advertising for Jello products.
Jello pudding. It's motherfucking good, G shit.
There we go. Run it. Hip hop.
In the middle of us laughing, fellas, I do have a confession for y'all.
Whoa. Shut off the recording. He's confessing.
Yeah, let me stop recording.
There is a fourth member. Well, if Jeff is sometimes a part of this. Whenever he appears, his team lost and he disappeared. But there is another member of WTF Now Productions I hadn't told you guys about. They were a part of it from day one, but they 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 deal with a mental health issue. So she, it's a female, at the moment hasn't made appearances to speak on mental health because of the mental health that they deal with. But eventually, one day, I don't know when, it could be a year, 2 years from now, she'll pop up on these all jokes aside um, segments and probably other thing and speak on the mental health issue that she deals with. And I think it's a person who will be a great spokesperson for it. It's somebody I've been knowing since I was a 17, 18 years old. You know, we both was
So like a year and a half.
yeah, about a year and a half. But no, it goes back to our childhood. We both was dealing with mental health issues back then that we didn't even have an idea of what they are or what they were. And us being grown now, um, I'm more outspoken about it now, stepping out speaking about it than she is because I always did music and everything else. And so, but I hit her up every now and then. You ready? You ready? Nah, not yet. Not yet. I will, but not yet. So she will be coming. She's also who's helping on the book because I'm still doing the book, and they will turn into books hopefully. So she's an editor. She's really a fucking genius. Just mental health. So she know I am. She listens to the show. She was one of the first people to sign on and subscribe to us. The show she listens. So I'm just gonna say Sunshine will be popping up one day on the show, 1 year, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and when she does, I'll be hitting her like, "Lou, you finally showed up. You 57 billion trillion years late."
Well, we welcome her with open arms, and the more the merrier. And we would like to have a female perspective of some of the topics that we discuss. Because
we got no sense.
We ain't got no sense, and we can't hold that torch for y'all. We defend in love, but y'all got to carry that torch. So.
Yeah, I remember last week's episode when I said I was in trouble, right?
Right.
I hit up and said, "I need you to watch this episode. Tell me if I was right or wrong, because I know you gonna tell me." Because I know it's gonna be some gonna be mad with me, and some gonna agree with me.
Scrap Freeman, man, Freeman.
You keep sliding out of frame. You gotta get your news broadcaster on.
You there with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You there with OPP? Oh, my bad, Lou. Slaughterhouse.
Right. We gotta keep those bits down to a little bit. We don't want to get cut. You know how them people with copyrights come after us.
Hey man.
So let's find something to talk about because I didn't come up with a lot of topics or shows and stuff. News articles to talk about. But I do have one though. But I say, well, we talked about it. I think we talked about it before, but I'm not even gonna.
We can talk about it again. Lou and I wasn't paying no attention. We're too busy trying to be funny.
No, it's about a guy.
A comedy sketch.
And it's funny. Like I read this article on Revolt TV, and you know what's funny about the article? You'll see the funny part when I read it. In 1997,
you gonna see it when you read it?
Yeah, you'll see it when I read it.
I was just making sure.
That's what I said.
Okay, carry on, sir.
I'm trying to stretch. Farewell Bride was arrested after he took a pair of hedge clippers from a home in Shreveport, Louisiana.
No, not the home, not the Pope, man, not the Pope. We national now, bro.
This
is national news.
National again.
Hold up. I should have got popcorn for this episode.
A black man who was serving life in prison for stealing hedge clippers has been granted parole after more than 2 decades. On Thursday, October 15th to the Board of Pardons. The Board of Pardons. I'm like, I need my glasses. That shit.
Parole? They can't just let him go?
Committee of Parole voted to release 63-year-old Fairwayne Bryant, according to NBC News. This shit even made NBC News.
We national, nigga.
That same day, he walked out of prison for the first time in over 23 years.
Put some hedge clippers, man.
Entered a program in Baton Rouge which helps former prisoners adjust to life. In the weeks to come, he will be allowed to live with his brother in Shreveport. According to the conditions of his parole, he will have to attend Alcoholic Anonymous classes. I should go there too. Complete community service and follow a curfew. Doc, man, you should probably do that too.
Hold up.
A curfew?
You tell me this man was locked up for 23 years and they want him to go to AA like you've been drinking? He ain't had a drink in 23 years?
I'm just saying though.
Well, I will say they do make liquor in prison off orange peels.
Okay, he ain't been having a lot of drinks in 23 years.
Cool.
Look, but I would be offended though. 23 years and I can't have a drink after I get out? Really?
Wait, but I mean, it was hedge clippers, right? That's what they got him for?
Hold on. In January of 97, Brian was arrested after he took a pair of hedge clippers from a home. They didn't say he just stole them. He took a pair. He could have. Hey, I'll be right back.
I'm borrowing these. I'll bring them right back.
That same year, he was convicted of a simple burglary of an inhabited dwelling.
Okay.
And since he had been a prior convicted, since he had prior convictions, he was sentenced to life in prison under the state law as a habitual offender. They go to we've talked about this on like 2 episodes, how Louisiana's laws are so full of shit. He's a habitual offender. He took some clippers.
All right.
And they get you life in prison. But these coward-ass cops who killed Breonna Taylor can walk free.
Well, yeah, right.
These officers who killed porcupines.
Right. Got it worse.
Porcupines.
But he took some clippers and he spent 23 years in prison of a life sentence. And you had to give him parole.
Shreveport, man.
Clippers.
Man, Shreveport just going to fucking hell, man.
The state of Louisiana. The state of Louisiana, man, come on. Like, these laws have to change.
Don't get me wrong. I love Louisiana. I was transplanted there. I thought it was going to be my home. But man, people got to get involved with your government. You got to get involved with your laws and who you putting in charge.
We have to, and this seriously makes me want to start reaching out to these people, and like these laws have to change. 23 years of his life behind some clippers. You don't know the reason behind. He could have been homeless and trying to clean himself up for a job. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anything. Some clippers. It wasn't bodily harm. It wasn't no armed robbery. Some clippers. 23 years? This man did spend 20 because, he's a habitual offender. What the? And you know what? Honestly, that's part of the reason why I don't even fuck with Joe Biden. Because going back to the crime bill that he supported was to lock people up for minor stuff. It didn't matter dealing with drugs the same way.
Did it say what kind of hedge clippers it were? Not that it really matters.
Nah,
It does.
Say probably with some walls.
It matters.
Were they like the hand clippers?
No, they was. I think some
electric.
Yeah, it probably was
Cord on. It wasn't
there was some edge
the battery
clippers,
power.
All right.
And some hedge clippers. He was probably trying to go to work.
Oh, hedge clippers. He trying to make some change. Y'all
He
work.
probably, if there was
Right.
he probably trying to make some money.
Right.
A cordless electric clippers, like a high end one is like $160, and this man doing 23 years. The lowest ones are like $10. The handheld, the hand powered.
It is
So he went to jail in the 70s, right?
No, in 97.
97.
97.
97.
Wow.
While we was running around Shreveport, this poor man.
Wow, bro.
He just now got out this month, last week. So imagine you went to jail in 97 and you get out in 2020. You know what I'm saying?
25 years of my life.
Like, this makes me, the whole joke, all jokes aside, we do mental health, everything else, but this makes me want to, all jokes aside, prison reform for real. Even more. Like, over some clippers?
Right.
Some fucking clippers. I don't care if it was to cut some grass, cut your hair, shave your goddamn pubic hairs, whatever.
Since I've lived where I'm living now, I've had 2 lawnmowers stolen from my property. And if they put that person in front of me, or even if it was the same person, if they stole those lawnmowers, I wouldn't wish that upon them.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like, people are like, aren't you mad? I was like, well, all I can hope is that somebody needed it, or that some good came from that happening to me.
Right.
But I don't want to see nobody locked up for 23 years over my damn lawnmower.
Right.
Crazy.
Wow. 97, huh?
97.
I just let you know, bro.
I tell you what, see, in Rico's court, it'd be like this. They stole my lawnmower. They caught him. All right, cool. You can keep the lawnmower. Cut my motherfucking grass.
Yeah. Cut my grass for a year.
Go start a business. Give me 5%. That's my investment.
Yeah. You're going to do it for me, you know what I'm saying, for a year. And after that year, then you can get your business and I want to cut it.
23 years for some hedge clippers. Come on, man.
It's terrible.
Real terrible. Like, that's some bullshit to the fullest. And that law, that's just like the law with murder. Like, if you go to court on trial in every state that I know of, you have to be found guilty 12-0. Murder was found guilty, I think it was 10-2, and still had to go to prison without a unanimous decision. Then they changed the law, I think in 2016, but it didn't matter for him because his charges still sit.
Yeah, I thought juries had to be unanimous.
Not in Louisiana.
And, see, that's why they don't want me on a jury, because, I'm a cynical person. And if you're in a jury to say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'm always going to have some kind of doubt. Because, me, I'm like, well, how do I know?
Yeah.
That's what really happened. Because we know every time we recall a memory, it changes slightly.
Mm-hmm.
So even my memory isn't, infallible.
Right. I had something to say, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. Look, everybody know what I do. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I'm on Saturn right now, hanging on the side of the ring.
Right.
But that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. So y'all focus. Okay. That was for the people in YouTube land. But anyway, so y'all mean to tell me Kim Kardashian couldn't use none of her magical powers to get C. Bird out of jail, bro?
Well, that's what she's doing now. She just came out, I want to say a month and a half ago, and said that she just was forwarded his case. I don't know. I think Monica said that she sent it to her about everything else, and that's what she's working on. And P, for some reason, was upset about it. was like they dirty out there in Louisiana and all this here, which I believe, but I still don't. Well, it's a lot of friction going on between him. See, Murder Distant why he was in jail locked up. Like it's a lot of things going on, but still, at the end of the day, if somebody's trying to get your brother free, that should be all.
You can't do it. You don't have the power to do it, P.
She can go look at her husband, in the bed with Trump, probably literally and physically and altogetherly. Yes, I said all three of those, Rico.
Altogetherly.
Yes. And I mean, at the end of the day, if the piece of shit go free some people we need to get freed, let them free them. But if she can go get them freed, hey, so be it. You know what I'm saying?
It's
How
probably
many people that their own they get free and get off on charges? Free Big Meech. Free Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Free all these people who've been locked up for years. If these scumbag ass people can get off that they've been letting get off for years, but all of our goddamn people been locked up. Rico, you got anybody you want to name you want to get free? We finna free all of them. Now,
anybody that's doing serious time on a weed conviction, man.
What you laughing for, man? I'm for real. We ain't got no time for Rico.
Oh, you should have seen the concentration on Rico's face when you asked him that. He was thinking hard like that.
Well, let's see. Do I want to get what's the name free? Them free. You know.
Like, is there?
Fuck him, baby.
Right. It has been a minute since I got a collect call, man. You know them to collect calls would be like, gotta collect call.
Aside of Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know nobody that's in jail that ain't supposed to be in there right now.
They're supposed to be in there, doc. They still free them. How many people that's supposed to be locked up that they get out? They let out of jail. That's my whole thing. How many people that should be locked up that walks or don't even see jail? You know what I'm saying? Like it goes back to when we was talking about the drunk driving incidents that people killed somebody and didn't even go to jail, stuff like that. But how many people do Clippers? 23 years.
Well, see, that's the point, though. You know, the justice system is not what they tell us it is
at all.
You know, all men, created equal, all men equal in the eyes of the law is a fallacy. It's who got the money to pay the better lawyer. That's it. You can get two people convicted in the same jurisdiction of the exact same crime, arrested by the exact same cop. But if this guy got a better lawyer, he's going to get a different sentence than this guy.
Yeah.
How the hell is that equal?
Cash rules in America, G.
Everything around me. Say it right, Doc. Cash rules everything around
everything
me.
around me.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Because understand, you got to have that money to be healthy.
Right.
There's two circumstances for medicine.
Right.
$800 ain't shit to some people, and $800 is something that we just ain't gonna fuck with. Give it a generic doc.
All right.
Yeah.
Food.
Shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter.
Education.
Exactly. Education. Security and law enforcement.
Right.
And what am I missing?
Yeah. There are places in this country where the people are so rich, they have their own private police force.
They can buy that. You got to be able to buy that. You know, so while you around here shucking and jiving with your bullshit ass shit on, these motherfuckers got their own police. Why? Because they put their money together as a community and bought that. Imagine what we could do if we put our money together.
Imagine if our tax dollars was decided by us where we spend it.
Right. It sounds like you need to come to Numeriqah.
Numeriqah.
Because in Numeriqah, that's how it's going down. We buy that shit.
None of that electoral
We
college
ain't about that bullshit over here, and we buy that shit.
Everybody's voice counts. Everybody got.
Exactly.
Everybody put their money in the pot.
We have the technology now that every vote could count. Every person could vote via the internet or their cell phone or whatever. Uh-oh. They shut him down. Oh, no. They shut me down.
Hello, guys. You want to keep talking this new America bullshit? It's going to fly. But guess what? The dump is going to ride. Vote for Donald Duck, because I will keep you in the lump sum of everything you need. All my pharmaceutical people, paid. All my upper class people, paid. All my little people, slaves. Vote for me, Donald Duck. Like I
Motherfucker.
said, I knew they motherfuckers gonna show up.
Yeah, what the hell going on?
Your boy the dump.
Some bitches that showed up and showed out. Pay no attention to those subliminal, but you know, when you own media, even ours is subject to be, you know, interrupted by foolishness.
Always.
But you don't have to worry about that in Numeriqah.
Right. We are serious all the time.
Take it from the vice president. We are always serious.
Always serious. Damn it.
And take it from the Secretary of War. Fuck Donald Trump with his punk ass.
Secretary of War, we need you to shift to the left just a little. There you
go.
Donald Trump.
And the puppets come in and be moving, just slightly pushing his chair. He when he look at, he's like,
they probably are around here. You know, I don't trust them motherfuckers.
But yeah, man. I'm trying to save all the stories for story time with Doc Lou. That's coming soon, y'all. Most of the stories are going to be. It's going to talk about the events between 1989 and 1994, maybe 95. I might give y'all some nuggets on when I got out, but it was boring as fuck. Between 1990 and 1994 is the most unbelievable adventures you'll ever hear in story form. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's coming. It's coming. Maybe soon.
Yeah, I got some an idea for doing a little solo thing on our channel too. But man, I've been pushing to add 3 days to the week and 1 more month to the year. It's like a Numeriqah. We're gonna have a different calendar. Yeah. So we'll have Sunday, Monday, more days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, later day. So
what about a fuck you day?
No, we kind of.
Those are going to be holidays. We're going to have fuck it day.
No,
right.
We need to have one of them days. We wake up and say, fuck you.
Yeah, go back to bed.
Well, we had to put that across to the vote. We took in the tribunal, the Senate, whatever we call it.
No, what do we call it?
But but I'm pushing for 3 more days to the week. You know, a 36-hour day. 3 more days of the week and a whole other month of the year. That way we have more time to get shit done. We're still gonna be late and still not getting
I was
shit
just
done.
saying, some people still gonna be late.
You ain't gonna be on time, but hey, it's Numeriqah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no box. Sun go down, everybody go to the house.
Right.
Street lights, come on, get the fuck out of here. What's wrong with you?
But you know what? Another thing about Numeriqah is we are peaceful minded. Don't mean we don't mean we can't get violent. We just don't have a lot of use for violence.
Right, we don't have no use for violence. You know.
I
We
am
don't have some motherfucking kung fu ninja teachers and shit like that. But use it at your leisure.
I am currently designing in the science department the riot control grenade, which is this. You've seen smoke bombs, right? And how much smoke they make. You've been in the military, you've seen it.
Right.
But what if it was compacted THC and all that smoke was like weed smoke? Calm the crowd down just like that.
I'm just saying.
And
Turn it into a concert.
I'm developing a weapon, to take gun bullets out of the whole equation for everybody in the country. And we're developing a new weaponry where it comes in the form of a gun, but when you pull the trigger at who you're trying to shoot, it just slaps the shit out their ass.
like in the cartoons with the fucking boxing glove.
It just slaps the shit out your ass. Now you can get it in 9mm, which is or 44, which is or AK-47, which is and the AK-47 comes with Samuel Jackson's voice. So,
motherfuckers. Yes, Numeriqah's good. We can have.
Starts off the low grade where you get the Morgan Freeman, where it is a please shut the fuck up. Now,
I guess in Numeriqah, everybody's welcome, including cartoons, out of work cartoons. It'd be like in Roger Rabbit and shit. Cartoons be walking around in Numeriqah.
Huckleberry Hound be fucking around and shit.
Yes.
I don't know if Pepe Le Pew's allowed, bro.
I'm gonna use Pepe Le Pew.
We're trying to keep all that out of Numeriqah, bro.
No, Pepe Le Pew's on the defense side. We gonna use him on the defense side.
We should put Marvin the Martian in charge of weapons development. Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's who's helping me with the slap gun.
We'll just keep his lab in outer space so he don't blow us up.
Also, my tag team partner's Bugs Bunny. He's full of sarcasm, so like me.
Well,
Donald Dump ain't got none of that shit. He just got some little small ass puppets that as soon as I get a lighter, I'm gonna set their ass on fire.
Say, fam. What the fuck is Space Force?
TV show?
Yeah.
On Netflix?
No, it's actually like.
All right, so
I seen that.
It's actually like one of the
that's the new shit.
departments.
but check this out, and that just prove how stupid our president is. We already had a Space Force. We have the Space Command, which is a branch of the Air Force, which the Space Command just keeps in mind all the military aspects that we have, like in orbit and all that stuff, like satellites and all that stuff. This fool wants to have a military presence in space. Like we go into war with somebody. He wants to send shit to Mars and shit,
So y'all telling me this motherfucker want like some actual
military presence in space.
Go ahead, Scrap. Get him, sir.
So, what was NASA for?
NASA's a civilian agency.
It's a civilian agency, so they say, but they use a lot of people that was from the military, right? Ain't it the same shit then?
That's what I was telling you.
Same thing. You set up stations up there and do the same thing you would do in the military anyway.
Right, that's Space Command. There was actually a Space Command. You can look it up.
But
it's a part of the Air Force.
So he just wants to say that he created something.
Right.
Himself and put up there
Space
with a
Force.
name.
Right, Space Force.
Because
Have you
pretty much
seen
doing the same thing, right?
Have you seen the uniform for Space Force, Lou?
I saw the commercial.
It's fucking camouflage.
Yeah.
Why they need woodland camouflage in space?
I want some space. You know what I'm saying? I want a helmet. I want the foil paper shit. That's what I want, bro.
I want a motherfucking ray gun.
I want a plasma cannon.
You know
Sign us up, Chief. We're ready to go.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I just want it.
I will say,
Space Force.
if we lose in a couple of weeks, I'm only gonna hate the fact that the jokes about this motherfucker.
Well, you know, let's go
he
into
is slow and special and dumb and retarded, and he's offensive to people that actually have a mentally challenged problem that they call retardation, because he makes those people look at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sitting here because something is wrong with me for real. You're supposed to be normal, and you fucking slow.
Come with me in the conspiracy corner for a second.
Let's go.
All right. So, you know, if the government had the capability to have a space force, they would already have one, right?
Correct.
The last thing they would want to do is go public with that kind of stupid shit, right? So when he first got elected, he wanted to know where 3,500 troops were that the Pentagon couldn't account for. And they're like, well, you know, they're moving around and stuff. Maybe we already got a space force. They on the moon base. 3,500 troops.
Man, they up there with Megatron.
But he ain't supposed to say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
They did with Megatron. You seen Megatron when they went to the moon and Megatron, Optimus Prime, and them had already been on the dark side of the moon and all that there. Donald Trump was just trying to tell us the truth, y'all. That's all. He's a good guy. And the 59% that vote for him are right to vote for him. Them geniuses. All of them. That's why they marry their cousins and they marry their sisters.
Right.
They're geniuses. You know, that's why they wear the dirty camouflage and they still wipe their clothes and they clean them on the little rolling pads on there that they just go up and down and say, Becky, I love you, and drive red pickup trucks that's did it all on the side and hunt for deer all year long, and ducks and geese, and they smell like ducks, geese, fleece, meese, and meese.
That's how you really feel, Scrap.
That's how they really smell.
Like feces.
Boy, that's a hot button for Scrap. You want to get Scrap riled up.
It is lava take right there, buddy. That's not a hot take. That's a lava take. What the fuck? I forgot, bro. Scrap put the heat. He brought the heat. He was like, I was last podcast. Everybody gets a turn.
Right.
I'm just sick of this toupee wearing bastard endangering the lives of people because he got dumb, slow, stupid ass followers that's missing 5 teeth up top in the same row for the same tooth. Like, come on, bro. What he told him? Stand down and stand ready.
Stand by.
Yeah, stand down and stand by. Like, your dumb ass put people's lives in jeopardy by ignorant motherfuckers who hey man, let's get ready, Billy Bob. Let's get ready with the guns because he told us let's get ready to go shoot when he don't win. It's gonna be Civil War. It's 2020. We ain't falling for the same. We have guns now. So that means you go have a wide range of people who might lose their lives because you want to play the apprentice. Because when you walk away from the goddamn White House, you still have Secret Service that guards your dumb ass, who has money and a home and a shelter that's protected. Meanwhile, your dumb ass followers ain't got shit. or do something dumb and kill somebody innocent.
He leaves the
They
White
want
House,
their
he's
dumb ass
going
life.
to jail.
And
If
so
he
on
leaves the
and so on.
country, they ain't protecting him.
Because you want to play this game. Because at the end of the day, for me, I think he just want to write a book about it. I don't think he even want to become president. I think he want to lose and write a book and go on a whole tour about it and make this type of money he want to make. Who else would do this type of dumb ass shit? He been trying to get up out of there. He's stupid as hell, but he ain't stupid all the way to hell.
He done already cut Putin the check to
You
go
know,
there and hide until all the shit is over with.
Kim Jong-un.
One of them niggas.
Yeah.
You know, and for me,
Just
it's
edit
like,
that out, Rico. This is
Well, I gotta leave that in because for somebody like Putin or Kim Jong-un to be called that, that's gonna hurt him hard.
yeah, that hit him in the heart.
That's gonna hit him hard.
Y'all don't expect the tour, to do any tours over there.
but yeah,
Oh, we can interview his ass.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, just because if we ever get invited to do a show, a panel, or whatever in any of those two countries, we ain't going. It's a trap, y'all.
It's a trap. We might not even make it there.
Right?
That motherfucker crashed as soon as they left JFK Airport.
I'll be like that dude in Admiral Akbar in Star Wars. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
oh, bro.
Oh man.
So we a few weeks away from election day.
Yeah, like two, right? Like two and a half or something like that.
Which oh shit.
What's going on with you, fam?
What the hell just happened? It got me again. Oh, bro.
So it's Saul now?
Oh,
Right.
bro.
That's what we're doing now? That's what
I have a test for you.
Halloween podcast. This
I know, right?
Halloween podcast.
That man is scary, man. What the fuck?
Man, I don't know what.
Ghost scrap around this one.
I don't know what happened.
the ghost of scrap.
Like literally, the puppets got me again, man. I don't know what they're doing to my stuff. This ain't nothing about doing. For real.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I feel like Dr. Manhattan right now.
That was bad for a second, man.
Oh my god, bro. We are gonna
We're so
definitely gonna have
canceled.
to take that out, Rico.
We're so canceled.
Yeah. Leave it in. Let's see what happens. That's how we know
I
that.
don't know what just happened. Like
We will have to talk about that in the after show.
Yeah.
Decide what we're gonna do with that.
Yeah, we gotta figure that one out, bro.
Something, but I don't think I can use that on this one here. But somebody wanted me to have a watermelon.
But that's comedy. You go until it gets offensive.
Right.
Yeah, I'm one of the ones who know a joke is a joke.
We talk about time travel. Today's episode was brought to you from 1972.
1872.
You jive sucker.
What you talking about, Scrap?
Scrap.
And now they made you all swap again.
Yeah, now we all flip floppity now.
Flip floppity who?
It throws the vibe off. You know what I'm saying? A little,
Okay.
just a little. But what happened, bro? What was
Yeah, I encourage our audio listeners to check out our YouTube video version of the podcast.
Yeah, you do not want to miss this episode.
I don't know what happened with that at all, for real. Like, dumping his puppets. For real. That was not me at all. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm literally talking to y'all, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, the puppets are real.
They're real, bro. They're at work.
Hard.
They're putting in hard work today, bro. I had some, what is it called? This might be a discussion for afterwards, Rico.
Okay.
I gotta have a flower discussion with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bro, let me.
I forget sometimes it's a show, pre-production.
Yeah, people don't realize. Okay, none of this is scripted. We just off the cuff, but we do kind of meet up beforehand. We talk.
Yeah,
and then we talk afterwards.
If they don't realize this ain't scripted, then something wrong.
You know, can't write this.
You know,
if
like Netflix or somebody ever wanted us to do a show like on their network or whatever, they'd be like, "Well, you guys gotta get your script." We're like, we don't do script. But we couldn't be this funny if we tried.
Right.
It just has to be natural.
If we planned it, it wouldn't work.
No.
Wouldn't work.
Just like when Doc went on KPHJ without us.
Oh yeah,
that was my fault. That was on the station. I'm not taking responsibility for that because we all got the same. I didn't alter the email at all. I forwarded it.
Hold on, Rico. You heard what he was going to say. He was going to say we all got the same chick.
No, I was going to say we all got the same email. I was going to say we all got the same email, which we did because all I did was forward it.
Right. You forward the email. What did you all?
You got?
I was I mean, I know we messed with you, and talking about when I was like WTF Now Productions, they were like, who?
Right.
But there was nothing specifically in the email that said, "Do not tell Scrap, do not tell Rico." So it ain't his fault.
Or
that's the email.
Or that we all had to
be
be in the same block in the same place. That was not explained to us either. I was under the impression that we were going to only be the ones on there.
And they were under the impression that one of us was going to drink his tea, and that was it.
But let's be honest. If it had been a show, like a 15-minute segment of the three of us, just like this show, it had never made it to air. It would have never made it to air.
We've been trying, because look, I'm going to tell you now, I was in here like, I'm going to put my Crenshaw shirt on, but I'm like, nah. I'm going to put my Black Lives Matter shirt. I'm like, they gonna ban me off this mug regardless. However it went.
I was all in that. I had my tie-dye hat on, my tie-dye shirt. It was all us coming all hippy dippy, and all that shit.
And the perfect segment was the guy who worked for the news station.
And that just happened to be a technicality. I'm just saying, it just so happened that I used to work there way before she wasn't even. She know he was gonna be in TV when I was there, bro.
Is anybody there still worked out? Man, you know what I'm talking about. You know what
it's a couple of guys still there. That was there when I was there.
Nah, I'm talking about the other one used to be on work on the station. She still there? You know what I'm talking about. You remember way back in the day, the fine when they worked there.
Oh.
I don't remember her name. That's how important she was.
Newscaster?
Yeah, black, light skin.
Newscaster?
Was she news? I don't remember if she was a newscaster. No, I just know she worked at the station. I want to say, yeah, she was a newscaster. I don't know if it was.
I got to dig in the crates, bro.
I can't remember.
Got to dig in that memory.
Light skin,
yeah, I vaguely remember. I got to dig in the crates. Let me call up some people.
Yeah,
I know a guy that might know because he was working with us back
then. And nothing like that. But you remember what I'm talking about. She was light skinned. She worked, I think, during the afternoon. She went in the morning. She was afternoon, I think, at night.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Now I had to tell you about that off air.
Yeah, she probably ain't there no more right now.
No, she's. I'll tell you what happened off air. You ain't gonna believe.
Folks, we'll see y'all later.
You are not gonna believe. I'm sorry, y'all. Podcast land, YouTube land. I can't.
Yeah, this one for y'all.
It's closed.
We can't talk about people openly. We don't want no lawsuits and shit.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Unless they're already in the public eye, like celebrities, the idiot president.
It wasn't in front of the camera, so I'm gonna have to,
Not on dumb.
Yeah.
Allegedly. We went to class for that shit, allegedly, and opinion, and all that shit.
According to them,
You know, because we did get kicked off the internet for a decade, damn near.
Rico, according to them, the fly on Pence was a robotic insect that was controlling his brain because it showed up on all of the vice presidents and presidents, you know.
Oh, okay.
Because you remember in the Transformers when they sucked the mosquito in there to find out where Shane LaBeouf and them was hiding in the bricks at, right?
That's right.
So that's where that spawned from. So, you know,
Okay.
that's what them say.
All right.
I don't. The stuff just come across my timeline, and I just share it with my people, y'all. If y'all have any opinion or any facts or anything on this crap, let us know in the comment section or hit us up on our email or any one of our platforms and let us know if any of this stuff that I be talking about from them and they has any credit to it. Because I don't research none of it.
Not only that, you know,
I just repeat it.
We see all 22 of y'all.
Right. I mean,
go ahead and say something, damn it.
Say something. Even if it's negative, we don't care. We just want to interact with you.
They don't, none of them want lunch. I mean, it ain't like it's hard to.
Now, we appreciate there are more people watching than are subscribed, but we appreciate the people who love us enough to subscribe.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
You know,
and we appreciate anybody who's come through and watched for any amount of time. Don't be afraid to subscribe.
Yeah, you go ahead and go with that button.
I understand how it is. You know, I'd be like, you know, I see how they like. Oh, you watching that What the Fuck Now podcast? Oh no, I don't watch that shit. No, I don't watch those guys.
Yeah, that's when you get that. That's when you get that oh hell no look. No.
Yeah, I remember when I was talking about the Dr. Dre and his wife divorce, and I said this is ugly.
Mm-hmm.
She's being investigated for embezzlement.
Yeah, she stole like $303,754.82 or something. Because we talked about that.
Yeah, she's been investigated for that. I said
allegedly. She allegedly stole.
It's getting ugly.
But you know,
bag G.
Dre, just give her the money and stop, man. Come on, man.
Well, I think I seen something saying that the judge said no, he doesn't have to pay that money that she was trying to get. That emergency money, I think it was like $2 million a month or something. The judge like, nope.
Nah, you ain't gotta pay that shit fast. Go and buy you another Bentley. Go and buy you another yacht. Screw her. You don't need that money.
Well, in the middle of this here, all jokes aside, people, anybody dealing with mental health, going through anything seriously, bipolar, depression, anxiety, suicide, there are numbers that you can call. You know, if you look to the right or the left, hit one of them numbers up. Whatever you're going through, reach out, or you can reach out to Doc at his social media, one of these social media tags you see, or Rico at me or Doc's social media tags, because Rico don't got nothing but MySpace or Facebook. So just hit him up on his Facebook page, send him a message.
Go out, look in the backyard by the bushes over by the dumpster in the alley. That's probably where I'm at, you know, because you know I be in them dark shadows.
Or you can hit your boy King Scrap up at one of my social media handles, you know, and
I'm working on a social media, y'all. I'm working on it.
No, and we can conversate what you're going through. So either hit one of these numbers up, or hit me Dot and Rico up. So I'm gonna send a pigeon for Rico.
Right. Just go outside and scream, Rico, I'm having problems. I just need to get it off my chest.
That's how me and Doc get in contact with him. We just Rico, and he appears. Like a genius.
Out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. You know, it's a smoke. You be like, where smoke come from, Rico? Never mind.
Every time.
All jokes aside, man, hit one of these numbers up because it's something that's serious that we need to take care of, get rid of. It's 2020. It's something that we won't have to keep on living by. We get rid of that stigma, and it starts now. It already started. Let's do it. All jokes aside.
Let's heal together.
Yeah. All jokes aside, just come be a part of my madness. We're gonna have some fun.
Right.
That's the whole purpose. See, that's the whole purpose, with having, I don't want to call it what they say it is. I just want to call it a situation. When you have certain situations,
Well, hold on.
laughter.
Hold on, Doc.
Best medicine.
You already going to the next segue that I was going to go to after this. So let's do it now. Stories from the military by Lou.
So I gotta tell a military story.
Yes.
Okay.
We need some funny stories.
I was trying to save it, so we could have more content on our channel, but oh well, we'll do it all in one show.
You just need one, and you got a million. So
okay,
Rico, you got something too. So guess what?
Yeah.
This segment's coming up.
I just said, your boss won't allow
I don't
me.
know. We got to be careful because some of these stories we can't tell because we still get in trouble. They'll be like, that motherfucker did what, when, and where?
Right, you know what I'm saying? So
Be careful.
Have y'all watched Fargo with Chris Rock this season?
not yet, but I am. It looks good.
So, like it says, when Fargo comes on, the names of the people alive have been changed to protect them, and the names of the dead have been kept the same out of respect for them. There you have it, y'all. Tell the stories.
Military story time with Doc Lou. Is that what this is?
Stories by Lou.
Okay, stories by Lou.
Is it story time? Dude, story time.
Oh, all right, my bad. It's story time with the Doc Lou.
I see the rainbow.
Yeah, that's why I made him do it so I could use the same graphic. I'm not gonna make a new one.
Right. I'm just saying. All right, story time with Doc Lou. Here we go, y'all. Hi, you know me. I'm Doc Lou. Some reason,
Yay!
and for some reason, my coworkers like for me to tell stories of my times in the U.S. Armed Forces. And between the years of 90 and 94.
1890 and 1894.
Yeah. The names of the people involved have been changed to protect the guilty. And here we go. All right. Basic training. 1989. So graduated. No.
Oh, it said 1989.
Yeah, 1989. You know what I'm saying?
You was in basic training in 89?
Yeah, I went basic training early. My dad signed the waiver. So I went to basic training. I came back and went to school and finished, and then I went to AIT.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and on the weekends, I went to Marshall, Texas, the drill. That was, I was in the reserves before active duty.
Rico, he was in basic training in 84.
So really 88. But I just count the active duty years because
right.
That's when the funny shit happened.
70.
But yeah, Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Basic training. I don't remember what week. This is not week one. This is not Hill week.
You was in basic training in South Carolina?
Yeah.
What, you born in South Carolina too?
Yeah.
You went back home.
Yeah. And my dad was a drill sergeant there when I was born there, when I was a little kid. He was a drill sergeant there.
He pulled some strings.
So when I went to basic training there, because it's based off what your job is, I was a light wheel mechanic, so my basic training was in Fort Jackson. Just so happens that his private was my drill sergeant, but I'm gonna say that for
another
time
time
because that part right there is a story. It's just a show by itself. So I'm gonna have to bring y'all up to speed on that on the story time with Lou. But basic training, I don't know what week it is, but it's the week where you do the 8-mile road march or the 16-mile road march. It's your last road march before you graduate, right? Where you got a line of motherfuckers on one side of the road, you got a line of motherfuckers on the other side of the road, and we just walking in the motherfucker. All right, so here we go. We walking, right? We in the woods and we in the field, the training field, but we walking. And we're almost back to the barracks. And we walking, we in the woods, we think everything's cool. Everybody in their own zone and shit. But we keep smelling feces, right? But we not paying no attention because we walking through the woods, so it's like, all right, well, a motherfucking wildcat or a bear or something shitty.
right?
But as we go, we keep smelling it. You know what I'm saying? We're like, you know what I'm saying? We should pass by a shit smell. It shouldn't be constant. You know what I'm saying? So we walking and shit. We talking about it now. It's trickling down the line. And motherfucker done shitted on this. Some shit. Somebody stepped in some shit. It's all you hearing, shit. So drill sergeant gets mad. Who the fuck told y'all to talk? Everybody stop. Get the front line of position. Now we gotta do push-ups because we fucking talking. We walking for fucking 16 miles.
Right.
Sooner or later, motherfucker won't say something, right? But anyway, and then we got a whole dilemma going. We smelling shit. We trying to figure out where the fuck it's coming from. So we doing the push-ups. We do the 10 to 20 motherfucking push-ups. We were supposed to do 10, but we had to do 10 more because motherfucking wasn't doing them right. All right. So he walks by us, gets by 2, 3, 4 people, and then then it hits him. It's like, everybody stop. Everybody get up. Why am I smelling shit? That's what the fuck we've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? We smell shit. Come find out. This motherfucker, bro, and I'm going to call him, I'll just say his name's Private Skunk. Now, he wasn't all, he was one of those soldiers that was literal. It's like you literally had to tell him what to do step by step. You know what I'm saying? Because throughout basic training, he was that guy that always fucked up. But we had 2 minutes to get out of PT in the regular uniform and everything had to be straight. Here come Private Skunk. PT sock on, boot on, shoe on, just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He has a PhD in industrial psychology, but could not tie his fucking shoes. Couldn't lace them. I don't get it. The simple stuff does not work for him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so he said, we keep, what the fuck is going on? Let's go. So we go back to walking. So he's walking by us because we was talking about it, right? Everybody stop. Private Skunk, come here. Because everybody on both sides of the road, they in the middle, the drill sergeant. Private Skunk, come here. Private Skunk, why the fuck do you smell like shit? I couldn't hold it, drill sergeant. What the fuck you mean you couldn't hold it? Why you didn't tell nobody that shit? Because we're doing the last road march, drill sergeant. I didn't want to let the team down. So I was just going to keep on marching till we got back there and I was going to handle it. That shit, bro. He didn't even know what to do. He walked off. He ain't tell us shit. He left that shitty motherfucker standing right there and just started walking, bro. I have never seen a drill sergeant in my life get to the point where he didn't have nothing to say. He ain't had nothing to say to that, bro. They had to call an ambulance. We had to wait on a motherfucking ambulance to come all the way the fuck out there where we was at to get this motherfucker a ride back to the barracks because he shit himself. And, and motherfuckers was laughing and shit at him and stuff. But you know me, right? I'm always thinking on the other side. I'm like, you know what? This motherfucker done shit on himself to get out of this goddamn road march. And when we got back to the barracks, right? When we finally got back that evening, they had him in the motherfucking, they had him in the first aid room or whatever the fuck, the medic room. You know what I'm saying? Psyche valve. Because regular people don't shit on themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I walk by there, he's sitting there, I can see him through the window. So I walk by there and I'm walking by, and as I'm walking by, this is how this motherfucker looking at me. This motherfucker shitted on himself to get out of fucking road march, bro. And played that shit the whole time. And got out on the site. He was lying the whole time. And got out of the military because he didn't want to be there. So the motherfucker acted like a dumbass on purpose. Because they weren't making sense to me. How you got a fucking PhD in industrial psychology and you're a grunt soldier, foot soldier? Come on. That shit don't make no sense. Played him. Played the whole time. There you go, guys. I don't know if that was funny or not, or I don't know the moral to this shit. All I know is that it was motherfucker that played the system.
But he wouldn't know. Here's the thing. The moral of the story is read before you sign. Because see, stupid shit like that happened in the Air Force too with basic training. People trying to get out on a psyche valve, people trying to commit suicide with nail clippers. That little part that you fold out and you fire, stabbing themselves like 30 times in each arm trying to get out. It says when you enlist, you got 180 days from the time you hit boot camp to change your mind. No harm, no foul. Now the drill sergeant kind of yell at you, make fun of you, whatever. But you could be at 179 days and be like, I changed my mind. I want to be a civilian. No harm, no foul. Like you were never in.
Nope, they'll send your ass home and destroy your fucking shit.
I didn't even know that.
Because most people who sign up don't know that because they didn't read that the fucking recruiter like sign here, sign here, sign here. But see, me, I was like, sign here. I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this shit. Yeah, everybody who joins the service has 180 days to change their mind and quit.
No NFL scouting or talent or no Drew Rogue, just the recruiters are the Drew Rogers in the house of the military. He'll promise you a Corvette, pretty women, yacht. You get in there, you eat a can of beans.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the story time with Dog Glue, y'all. We'll call this one
shitty pants.
We'll call this one
Stanky situation.
A shitty lesson.
Well, before we get out of here, fellas, I must say that I just read an article while you was talking, and
man, you made this man tell a story, and then he didn't even listen.
Hey, no one's safe.
No one's safe.
Not even when you're on air. You're not safe.
But I was working at the same time. Somebody that I'm not a fan of. I like the business wise, yeah, but how they go about things, no, and how personally, no, I'm not a fan of. Your boy 50 Cent. It just came out your boy 50 Cent as endorsed Donald Trump because of Joe Biden's tax proposal that he's going to tax anybody who makes over $400,000 a year, 62% if you stay in New York, New Jersey, or California, I think it was.
All right.
And I'm like,
is that fair?
you's a rich bastard. You can afford it.
But I'm just saying though, we gonna be rich bastards one day.
I
Is that
think
gonna be
But
fair.
I think it's absolutely fair. I do.
If I can afford it, yeah. Like, who was it? I think it was Jay-Z who said, you know what I'm saying, if I can afford to pay this here, why? If I have the money to, okay, you gonna take this, but somebody else can make a living, they can have health care, they can take it. I'm still not broke. I'm still for.
Now, keep in mind, that's tax on earnings. Now, like, if you already got millions in the bank, they're not going to come in and take half the money you already saved up and all that stuff. It's just what you earn in a year. If you make, if you make $400,000 a year, you're going to take, 380,000 home. If you make more, it's a percentage.
It's the same dude. If you look at most of the people who came up around him when G Unit started, what is G Unit now? You know what I'm saying?
That's not 50 Cent fault though.
No. It's 50 Cent fault. If you go look and listen to the stories, how 50 Cent was, that's 50 Cent fault. That's like you, Doc. If my pops passed,
right,
and I don't feel like being in the studio making music right now, are you finna come talk shit about me? Or you gonna be supportive?
I'm gonna charge you the studio time. No, man, I wouldn't do you like that.
First of all, ain't no studio time if I ain't in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Look, all right, fam. No, of course you know I wouldn't do that.
His situation, he alienated. Rico is the right word?
Yeah, I mean, alienated.
Alienated. What's wrong with that?
His people around him. You had shooters. I was watching an interview the other day, and it was talking about when he had a deal, trying to get out of his deal. Like, did you know before he signed with Aftermath Shady, he had just signed a deal with Violator, what is it, SRC? He had a deal with them. Nobody knew about. In the middle of his deal, he took the flight to LA and signed with Shady Aftermath while he already had a deal. And they came back to get out that deal, and the dude was like, no. Tony Yayo, they said, threw a gun on the table and said, we need out this deal. You had people down for you. His manager, I can't remember his name.
Shot
Money.
Shot Money, yeah.
He fell out with everybody that helped him get to where he at. Greed. So for me, that's the whole thing with the Donald Trump thing. I forgot I'm in bankruptcy. Oh, don't shit good. This the same dude who talks shit about his own son. Disown his own son. You know what I'm saying? And you have people like that want to vote for Trump, and they continue to vote Republican and shit because I don't want to spend this money. You worth $400 million and you paying $60 million in taxes. What did you lose? Because how much more you going to make the next year?
$400 million though.
How much more you going to make the next year?
I know that a lot of people don't agree with it and all that stuff, but that's why we have a system the way we have it. Let people vote and all that stuff. For me, it's like I said, having a pile of money behind you, just sitting in a bank, is criminal. Money not circulating does no good. It's just a status symbol. Yeah. If I have if we get to the point like we're that kind of rich, I will want to be saying, look, I've done this in this community and I've done this in this community, and I want to see how much good I could do with the money, rather than people like with that mindset try to hold the money, and they know they can only insure so much money, so they buy assets so that they can liquidate assets later, and it's just about collecting the money. But money is power, and money can do a lot of good if it's moving around. But if it's just locked up, it doesn't do anything. But you get to brag about it.
That's me. Like,
lose value too.
For me, I'm no good at if I'm sitting here with all this money. What good am I if the people around me broke?
It's like Forrest Gump's mama told
work for it too, like you did, Scrap.
What you say, Doc?
They got to work for it just like you did. They
gotta work for it, but guess what? I'm gonna make sure
they freebies right here.
I'm gonna make sure they good and have them in a position where they got money to go make more money.
But they ain't had nothing to do. They could have helped you get that. They could have helped you get that money. You know what I'm saying? And then they could have helped somebody else. They could have helped more people helping you get to the money. I'm just saying they should give you a free ride just because you got money. They could have helped you go get that money.
It's not gonna be a free ride. I'm gonna put the money in your pocket. This thing, me putting the money in your pocket is for you to go make you more money. Now you blow that money, that's on you. It's like a plate. If I got a circle right here and we going to Taco Bell, what you want, because we all finna eat. That's always been me. Since 12 years old, I'm going to cut grass. And $20, it's me and two homies. We going to Taco Bell together, we all eat. That's always been me.
Did they help you cut that grass?
Whether they did or didn't, you know what I'm saying? That's always been me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to feed you because for me, it turns back. And I'm going to be honest, the two people who went, they didn't turn around and do the same thing. But that's their right. Their mold. That's them. But loyalty, I'm loyal to the soil with me. So if I got it, we good. My team, we got it. I'm gonna put this money in your hand, but they don't mean, he put this money in my hand, I'm good. Hey, when the next money? Nah, motherfucker. I put this money in your hand. Go make your way. Either you finna work for me and you go do something, or you go take this money and invest it to get on your feet. But I'm gonna put you in a position to work. That's why I'm LeBron James. The people that he has around his circle, that they working under him, but he put them in a position to make their own money also. That's the way it should be. Like, you set your team up to eat. When you set them up to eat, they can set other people up to eat, and so on and so forth. 50 on it, you could tell the way that he's on is he want to eat and that's it. Like, I don't get that, especially us minorities. Like, and I'm not gonna say minorities because you have the Asians, you have Mexicans, you have the communities where they eat and they make sure they continue to eat with businesses. I'm gonna say the Black community, we don't do that a lot of times and make sure that I'm gonna set us up to eat and my people continue to eat. We be crabs in a bucket. Oh no, he got it. I pull him down, and it shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying? That's the stigma I'm trying to break. And that's the way it's always been with me. Like, if one of us go eat, we go all eat. Like, if I see something in you, when I made Doc Prez, and I didn't even go to Bliss to tell Bliss, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. Bliss trusted me because I seen Doc, the home and Doc, what Doc wanted to do. I seen the value in Doc. You know what I'm saying? Bam. I seen a winning team. You know what I'm saying? You got people that know their homies go do something and still, they fuck their nigga. That's not a real homie. That's not loyalty. To me, I've never been that type of person. I've always been, if I got $5 in my pocket, hey, we gonna bust it down $2.50 a piece. It's two of us. If it's three of us, we'll figure it out. We gonna bust it down because I ain't good at math like that, but we gonna figure it out. Let's bust it down. You know that's a true story, y'all. That's a true story. I could attest to that. He does whatever he has. He's gonna make sure everybody suffices out for it. So everybody's gonna benefit. And Rico is the same way. You know, that's why I rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all like me. You know, if you cold, nigga, I got a coat. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was just bringing that perspective.
Right. Yeah, you were just
because there's people out there like that.
Yeah, exactly.
To animate the way 50 Cent was acting.
I know what you was doing because you know how I know what you was doing? Years ago, I was having this conversation. This same person know Tox. You know, he been knowing Tox for years, but the same person, I was talking about it like, label, this, and he was like, what? Nah, you crazy. You don't split your business up like that here. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna go down with the ship. You can sit there and do what you want to do because that's what you want to do and keep it full. I'm not like that. I've never been one where I'm gonna keep it all and my team is gonna get scraps.
Right. Lou's been with me when people have tried to argue with me and tell me I was doing shit wrong, that I shouldn't be dividing shit up like that. And I'd be arguing with them, why not?
Dude.
Don't
you want?
Because
half of the shit.
When I was the CEO of my label. You know, I was paying the artist the lion's share, and I was like, because you guys are the ones making the art. Without you, there's no money coming in. You're the ones on the stage. You're the ones writing. You're the ones recording, and I can make a little bit off of each of you because I'm putting the pieces together.
Right.
And then we would go to these meetings with, like, you know, some people, I ain't gonna mention no names, but you know, when they had that big meeting with all the little labels and all that, and I told people how I did business, they were all looking at me like I was crazy, because see, some of them had some of their artists there looking all side-eye at them like, wait a minute, this guy, this
What can I give you know what I'm saying? How can I holler at y'all? Where y'all at?
And telling me that I was doing it wrong, that because I was the brains, I should be taking all the money, that they need me. And I'm like, no, it's not that they need me. I need them. We need each other. I got a certain set of skills, and they got a certain set of skills.
Right.
And guess who? And guess who was never invited back again?
Right. And all of them other labels that was telling you that have failed. And
friendships have died, and they hate each other and all that stuff like that.
Look
at us. We've been hanging out for 20 years.
Because, you know, it's consolidate concept. You can't get a bunch of people, especially in our line of work. You know, people don't know how to let go. See, we are egoless people. We don't care about the pageantry, the bullshit, or the gossip. We don't care about none of that. Run the show, run the check. That's us.
For me, like, what matters to me is I can wake up, look myself in the mirror, and be like, I feel good.
Right.
No guilt. I can lay down at night and go to sleep like, no guilt. Money? Yeah, you need money to survive everything else, but when I die, I close my eyes, ain't none of that bullshit going with me. I ain't never gave a fuck about money like that. Never have, never will. I need money so my family can eat. Long as we eating, we good. And if I got enough to take care of everybody around me, they all good. I ain't never been one of the ones that when I say king scrap, it's king of I'm taking care of my people the right way. I'm feeding. It's not the king that's give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. Forget them. Bread and water. Maybe just water. A little bit of bread. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never been me. That's not in me. If I turn like that, I can never look myself in the mirror and feel comfortable. I can never go to sleep at night and be in peace. That ain't never been me. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people I took care of that turned their back. You know what I'm saying? I let them stay with me. I sent the money. You know what I'm saying? Me and Doc was having a conversation when Rico got hacked before we started pressing record by the puppets. You know what I'm saying? By the cat. You know what I'm saying? I done sent money to a few times. Never hit me back. Like, if I send you money, I ain't even expecting you to pay me back. Because I done had a lot of people I done sent money to, and I ain't get it back. It ain't even about the money. It's about the principle. It's about your word. Word is bond. If you can't keep your word, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But money ain't never made me. It don't make me or break me. I'm not one of them people that's, oh, money, nigga, I kill you for some money. I had one instance when I was young and dumb and immature, and I was finna actually literally kill a motherfucker behind some money. Me and my kinfolk. And that's back when we was in a dirty game. You know what I'm saying? That we call drugs, the dope game, hustling. And a long story, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna get into that. He ain't here, but speaking for himself. Maybe one day if he get on the podcast, we talk about our old dirtbag crime days, but
he said dirtbag crime, Rico.
It wasn't even about the money part. It was I felt played because you trying to get over it. And the funny part was we were so green to it. We was playing ourselves on what was going on. But, you know, I ain't never been the one. I always looked out for my homies. If you my homie, I had your back. if I got you, I got you. I love hard. So that money shit. So that shit. When I see people and they like, oh, because of some taxes and they, man, come on, bro. When I say Donald Trump paid the amount of taxes he paid, he a billionaire. I'm like, dude, I done paid more taxes than you.
Right.
Man, come on, bro. Come on. Miss me with all that. Miss me with all that.
You know, when we were younger, my whole thing was if you got food in your stomach, a roof over your head, clothes on your back, everything else is gravy. You know. You know.
I remember in the projects, man, we had to run electricity from the house next door because the lights was cut off. Had to run that little deep fry and everything else, plug it in, an electrical cord, and mama cooking like that because we ain't got no lights. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't been shit for me.
Ego is usually where the problem comes in. It ain't even about money. It's about ego. And I want to be the most important person or whatever, you know. But you know, the three of us have never run into problems like that. Like even back when Lou and I were doing our the music thing, we had two problem childs that had ego issues. But other than that, everybody else was pretty, you know, it was a team effort. Everybody is equal. Everybody got to get, you know, be taken care of, you know.
Right. And it had a good, and it was a good thing though. I mean, we were some talented guys. We made some good records, man. It's just too bad we couldn't accelerate with it. You know, it didn't happen fast enough. And that was the problem. Everybody thought just because you make a little noise that everybody's supposed to start throwing money at your ass, and it don't work that way.
No, it took a lot of work, and then there was a lot of bad timing at the time. I know at the beginning things were picking up, but then everybody started having their own problems outside of it. And you know me, right. I was always, you know, take care of your, because I didn't care if contract run out of time, contract run out of time. You come back, you don't. But take care of your family, take care of your issues and all that. And then I had my issues with my divorce and all that stuff, and all that stuff. And then, you know, you just, you know, some people are in your life. Everybody comes to your life for a reason. You learn something from everybody. You know, Tyler Perry did it great with Medea, talking about, you know, some people are like a tree, some people are like branches, some people are like leaves. They're there for a season. Some people are like roots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, just like me and you, out of all of that time,
yeah,
you and I are the only ones that stayed in touch.
Right. And I was there the shortest amount of time. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Stars. I was there the shortest amount of time. Mm-hmm. You know, people look at the type of talent I bring to a situation, and some feed off of it, some learn from it, mm-hmm. some get offended by it. And the ones that got offended by it, you know, found their way out of the situation, you know. Right. And we not mad, you know.
No, not at all.
I mean, you know, if you feel that's what you need to do, then do that. But you know, I'm not a hater, you know, but I don't care, you know. And that's the part about it. The rapper shit, I can give a fuck about some rapper shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying? This verse, you know, is his bars better? I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
Song sound good? Yep. All right. Good with it. Fuck it. I don't give, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it was, you know, and I don't come in trying to take shit over. But when you cut that beat on, I'm trying to destroy that motherfucker.
Right.
And I advise you to do the same. And, you know, with these guys, well, the two founding fathers of Marvelous Stars, there was no competition there. Everybody brought what they were to the song, and that's why it comes, you know, that's why the music came out good, because you just brought who you were. Just be who you are. Don't worry about who the fuck verse sounds the best.
Right.
We don't give a fuck. We just want the song to sound good so we can sell that shit. But no one, you know, everybody don't have that mentality. So
yeah, That's like, the most important thing. Like even with our podcast and this stuff here, we gotta do it for ourselves. It's our therapy. We're having fun and all that stuff, and we invite people to come along for the ride. Yeah. And if they're with us, they're with us. And if they're not, go find some other podcast you want to listen to and all that. No hard feelings.
We're not mad at you. We understand some of this shit is hard for us to swallow too.
I mean, we just give you us. We just being us. This ain't no camera on, let me do this here. We just give you us with the camera on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fucking us. How the fuck we are with each other?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So you just seeing us on camera. So
because let's face it, we probably if we wouldn't record this stuff, we would probably just be sitting around talking anyway.
Y'all don't understand. My old lady has to get me out of this room.
Right.
When we're done with the show, we'll sit for another hour just talking.
Yeah.
And my lady be like, "Okay, goddamn."
Mine too. Mine up and start texting me like, "Hey, what are you gonna call?" Because we talk every day. Like, what are we calling?
Y'all been talking for a fucking hour and a half. Y'all still talking about some shit?
Have to say.
Yeah, we talking about different shit, man. We don't see each other. So this is our chance to fucking hang out. Right. So that's what we do, y'all. We hang out and we talk about shit and we bring awareness to a lot of things. And, and it come from the heart, come from the heart. We joke and laugh and we have a good time, but when we have serious subjects, that comes from the heart. And we really want to invoke some type of change with our unique way of entertaining people.
We and you have to forgive us because we can only stay serious for short periods of time.
We can only stay serious for 35 seconds.
And we went past that already.
Right. So, hey, we appreciate y'all though.
Right.
Anybody that we help with our shenanigans, we want to say, we're happy that we're able to contribute to your journey back to happiness because you're already normal. You're just not happy yet. So we're going to help you get back to happy.
And you will get there. Keep on listening to us. Reach out. Anyway, people, we'll get out.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah, get scrap by the checkout, baby.
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
okay.
It's 11:42. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good. I've been up all day, but I'm
yeah.
I'm gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? I'm still up. I'm still drinking my water. You know what I'm saying? Like I do.
Yep. No more. I eat all the snacks during the beginning of the show, so by the time we're done, I'm done snacking and all that good stuff.
Right.
I gotta go get some QT to the old lady. That's about, what I'm saying. See what my stepdaughter doing.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I'm yawning, so I might be at the end of my
All right.
But nah, people, we out. We enjoyed y'all. We hope you enjoyed us. Star Pack, Marvelous Stars, Marvel 5. Praises to the Most High. All of the above. Let's get Trump out of office. You know what I'm saying? Sunshine coming one day, one episode, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Sometime soon. My brothers, y'all got something to say before we get up out of
here? Nothing, Rico.
Nothing.
Well, let's get out.
I wait for the after the title card when you say something silly.
I apologize for the freedom.
We catch y'all later, people.
I'm all off kilter because we ended on a serious note. I don't I ain't got shit. We'll catch you next time. That's what I'm saying.
We'll catch y'all next time. We ain't got shit this time.
I got me yawning on here. We are
go eat a steak.
One.
Peace.
Go eat a cow.
supposed to be a vegan burger. He talking about a cow.
Go eat a cow, he said.